Namaskar. I am Krishi Bharat and you're watching Ritam News. From plough to prosperity, India's fields are calling its people back, and the numbers are proof that the future of Bharat is deeply rooted in its soil. The trend is unmistakable. Agriculture, once considered a fading occupation, is experiencing a revival in India's rural landscape. A recent survey has revealed a significant shift, with an increasing number of rural households returning to their agricultural roots. The All India Rural Financial Inclusion Survey for 2021-22 conducted by NABARD paints a vibrant picture of the rural economy, showing that over half of rural households are now identified as agricultural. This marks a sharp rise from the 48% recorded just a few years ago in 2016-17, signaling a reversal of the decades-old drift away from farming. This resurgence in agriculture is not just a statistical anomaly, but a reflection of deeper societal and economic factors. Rural India, long synonymous with agriculture, is witnessing more people relying on farming as a primary source of livelihood. Even in states where non-farm jobs were once gaining ground, agriculture has bounced back. This shift is echoed in household incomes as well. Not only has the share of rural families engaged in farming grown, but agricultural households are also earning more from their farms than before, with a higher proportion of their income stemming from cultivation and animal husbandry. The pandemic, with its widespread economic disruptions, exempted agriculture from the restrictions that crippled other sectors. India's fields remained active while industries and services ground to a halt. This perhaps contributed to the increased dependence on agriculture seen in the data. However, it's important to note that even after the economy rebounded post-pandemic, agriculture's share in rural livelihoods remained higher than pre-pandemic levels. The pandemic might have sparked this trend, but it seems to be sticking. A surprising outcome of this shift is the apparent struggle of the manufacturing sector, which has failed to absorb surplus rural labor. Instead, workers are moving into sectors like trade, hotels, and construction, fields that, much like agriculture, offer low wages and informal employment. This movement has meant that agriculture, despite the growth in India's GDP, remains a crucial lifeline for many. States like Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh have some of the highest shares of their labor force in agriculture, while more industrialized states like Goa and Kerala show much lower agricultural engagement. The geographical divide further highlights the diverse economic landscapes within India. Despite rapid economic growth, rural India continues to lean heavily on agriculture, a trend that's paradoxical for a nation with a booming service and technology sector. As India marches forward on the global economic stage, agriculture remains an indomitable part of its rural identity. This resurgence of farming not only signifies a return to tradition but also highlights the sector's role in sustaining livelihoods across vast stretches of the country. The story of Krishi Bharat continues, and with it, the hope for prosperous, agriculturally driven future. Jai Hind.